It's meant as the crowning glory of Russia's post-Soviet revival. In 2014, the Winter Olympics will be held here in the picturesque mountains of Sochi in Russia's Caucasus. But turning this wilderness into a world-class sporting destination is proving a huge challenge.
All right, well, I have to say I don't particularly love travelling in ski lifts this high off the ground, but nevertheless here we are on a gondola that's been built by the Sochi Olympic Committee as part of their preparations to make this the best games that they possibly can. Of course, it's 5 years away until the 2014 Olympics is expected to start, but billions of dollars is already being spent on making these facilities fantastic and making what the Russians hope will be an extremely memorable Winter Olympics here.
I certainly won't forget my first skiing lesson on these Olympic slopes. I have to say it felt much faster than it looks. Back on 2 feet, organisers of the Sochi Games admit their plan to build virtually the entire Olympic infrastructure from scratch is ambitious, even by Olympic standards.
The idea is not to turn it into a sport resort, but to make Sochi a destination for business travelers, as most of the venues which will be built on the coastal cluster of our concept after Winter Olympic Games will be used, for example, like exposition facilities.
What about the global financial crisis? Because Russia has obviously been affected badly in that. Is that going to affect the progress of the Olympic Games?
So far we don't feel the influence of this crisis on our program of preparation for Winter Olympics. One of the reasons is that all of the financing has been guaranteed by Russian government. That's one of the reasons why we look quite confident into the future.
Well, it really is a spectacular part of Russia with this fresh alpine air and these towering mountain peaks of the Caucasus. And there's such a lot of infrastructure being built right now as well. This is where the ski jumping will take place. Over there to my left is where the snowboarding park is being built, along with the big downhill slalom slopes. Across the valley, the cross-country skiing park is about to be opened up. But of course, there are problems. And here in Sochi, the big concern is what will the environmental impact be of building so much in such a pristine corner of Russia?
We've got brown bears, plenty, we've got wolves, we've got jackals. This river is also the principal place for spawning of Atlantic salmon, which is a very endangered species.
Campaigners say their warnings are only now starting to be heard.
It was difficult at the beginning of the preparation. For about 2 years we couldn't really establish a dialogue, but I think for the last year, especially for the last year, this dialogue is in place, and we are working closely with both the private investors and the state corporation, which was set up to supervise all the construction, as well as with their organizing committee.
The Olympic Committee say they want these Winter Olympics in Sochi in 2014 to be the most environmentally sound, the greenest Olympics ever. Do you buy that idea?
Well, I think we were on the way. We did manage to ensure some of the necessary precautionary measures related to the wildlife.
It is very much a work in progress, and like my skiing, a great deal still needs to be done. Matthew Chance, CNN Sochi.